Welcome to our today's show. Today we have a special guest from Malaysia. She is none other than Noor. We wanted to talk with him and wanted to know from her experience about Bangladesh. So, Noor, how are you and how do you feel now?
How do I feel about Bangladesh? Bangladesh is a nice country. The people here are warm, very welcoming. The food is really great. But I haven't tasted the famous biryani in Purandaka yet. My husband hasn't bring me there yet. I want to taste the Komila Rashmalai. Haven't bring me here. Yeah, so planning to go to the famous food places in Dhaka and in Bangladesh. Honestly speaking, traffic jam, my goodness. It's really bad.
So, can you know that how could you find
My husband, yeah. So we actually met when we were studying in college in Kuala Lumpur. So he did his Canadian Pre-University and I did my A-levels there. So that's how we met. That's how we met. That's full stop. There's a full stop there. Yeah.
It's okay. So how long have you been with him?
Well, we got married 2014 March, if I'm not mistaken. But we know each other way before that. We know each other around in 2008. So we first met in 2008. Studied in one college there, and then after that we did our undergraduate degree in the same university, Curtin University, Australia. So after after my husband finished his degree, continued his masters, I worked as an editor before. I was a magazine editor. Yeah, so that's why I told you I am more to writing or speaking. So yeah, from there, after 1 year I worked, then my husband also finishing his masters at that time, we got married. Yes.
Yeah, so you're a nice couple now.
We have 3 kids now. Yeah, we have 3 kids. Alhamdulillah, we have 3 kids. Yeah.
So recently we have heard a good news of your husband.
Yes.
So how do you feel?
Well, I'm very much proud of his achievement. I'm sure anyone will be proud of his achievement actually. I mean, to get accepted to Cambridge is how to say, it's a once in a lifetime experience, especially for us Asians, especially for us Muslims. Not many people go there. I mean, even Malaysians from Malaysia, for us, going to Cambridge, Harvard, MIT is something we are very proud of. You know, I mean, university, when we talk about University of Cambridge, we talk about University of Oxford, Harvard. In those days, 50 years ago, only the, politicians, the big shots, the royals go there.
Sure.
And now my husband got the opportunity to go there. Of course, I'm very much proud. Very, very much proud. Yeah.
Sure. So you are staying at Bangladesh. So what do you especially like from our country?
My late mother-in-law used to make this tikya, beef tikya. So when she come to our place in Malaysia, she would bring like boxes of frozen tikyas she made from here, and then she brought frozen tikyas for me, especially for me. Yeah, so I would love to find a good tikya place here, but I haven't found one. Yes, so in short, I love the food. Food is super great here, and I like the fact that I see Dhaka as one of the, how to say, it changed. I mean, if you read the news from 10 years ago, the lifestyle, the development compared to now is rapid. I mean, in such a short period of time, Bangladesh, or Dhaka in short, can turn just 360 like that, with high-rise buildings, with many, how to say, many facilities are here. MRT is coming. My football is telling me the MRT will be launched in November this year, probably, or yeah. So it's good. I mean, it's really, really good. Yeah.
I think you are well informed about our country. So,
As I mentioned, I read a lot. Yes, I read a lot. I mean, my passion is reading.
yeah.
You give me any books, I can read
So
quickly.
from our conversation, would you mind to share us to what do you do in Malaysia? Only to support your husband, or you have?
Yeah, I support my husband. No, actually, I have my own company, so we do construction business. Yes, we basically our firm is more to interior design. Yes, so that is my work before this. I mean, currently. So we have engaged with few Malaysian private companies such as Petronas. We have engaged with a few real estate developers where we provide our interior design service. And one of our project for the oil and gas company in Malaysia is we supplying containers. You know the shipping containers? We change the shipping container, make it an offshore laboratory.
Sure.
So basically, we equip the laboratory with smart systems, integrated lighting, everything. So from an empty box of metal, which is a shipping container, we decorate it, refurbish it, make it a laboratory for the company to bring to the sea for their lab research purpose. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Well done. Can you share us? We know that after your marriage, so you have many happy moments, I think. So can you share us a sad moment of your conjugal life?
Sad moment.
Yeah.
I don't know a sad moment.
I don't know whether we have sad moments.
Sad moment.
There is no sad moment.
I would say that when my mother passed away, we were not here. That's
After your marriage.
I mean, my mother-in-law passed away last year, and we couldn't go here. I think that's the saddest moment, and yeah, I think that's the saddest moment because of the COVID. The restriction is that the borders were not opening. Many things are there. And that time was the peak of COVID-19, so most of the borders, even Malaysian borders, were closed. So we couldn't go here. I think I would regret the moment not being here, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're at the end of our discussion. So, lastly, I wanted to know there is cultural variety between Malaysia and Bangladesh. So, after marriage, how do you cope up with the situation?
Cultural variety. Do you know my husband can talk in Malay fluently? I mean, in Malay language, Malaysian language. He
Yeah.
can talk in Malay fluently. So, in terms of language, we are using English and Malay. Unfortunately, he's not teaching me Bengali much, but I understand. I understand the language. If you talk to me in Bengali, I would understand, but I will not be able to reply you because he's not teaching me. So, point the fingers to him. Other than that, food-wise, we eat borta at home. Even though it's in Malaysia, we eat borta, we eat beef, chicken buna, we eat, what else we eat? Vegan bhaji. So basically, I'm used to the food even before. Yeah, we at home we cook mixture of Malay food, Chinese food, Bengali food, and North Indian or South Indian food, is it? North Indian food. So Malaysia is a mix of everything. So I'm actually can see that I am, how to say, I'm familiar with the culture, the Bengali culture. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very nice because we know that when two different cultures spouse, then really they create some problem, maybe language or maybe food, maybe or other. So in this context, you are so happy.
Food-wise, it's okay because he loves to eat the Malaysian food as well. I love to eat Bengali food. Some, especially the sweets. And then food-wise, we are well versed. I mean, we eat all types of food: Thai, Chinese, Indian, Bengali food, Malay food, Western food. So food-wise, everything is okay. Culture-wise, I don't think there's much difference. I mean, being in the same religion. So, we are Muslims. Not much.
So there is no problem.
No problem.
So everything is okay.
Everything is okay. Luckily, he's not marrying to a white woman. If he's marrying a white woman, that would be a different issue.
It's okay. So we're at the end of our discussion today. So what you wanted to say especially to Bangladesh or Bangladeshi people?
Wow. What can I say to? I would say thank you first of all, because Bangladeshis mostly are very welcoming and very hospitable, very much hospitable. But stop giving me too much food because it's going near Eid and I haven't buy clothes yet. It will be difficult for me to buy clothes later on. That's all. And other than that, just in this this difficult moment around the world, I think all of us should be kind to each other. Just be kind to each other so that the world we are at now is going to be a better place.
Sure. Thank you to give us time.
Yeah.
Your valuable time, especially.
Thanks a lot for inviting us. Didn't know that this will happen, but thanks a lot. Yes, thanks a lot. Right? During Eid, yes.
Viewers, we had been gossiping long time with Noor Shazarina. She's an Malaysian. She shares many things with us about Bangladesh because she's staying here and he had been married a talented Bangladeshi guys. So we wanted to end up our today's program. Thanks again. Allah Hafiz.